Hey guys, it's Christine and I am here with the lovely Rosario Dawson. How are you?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm doing so good. How's your holiday season been going?
So far so great.
Yeah.
I mean, this is always an awesome time to just kind of catch up with family and reconnect and kind of go over the past year and you know, kind of create like what you want for the next year.
Definitely.
It's a good check-in time.
It is, and it's also a really hard time to stay on your fitness and eating healthy plan.
Do I do that? No, I'm kidding.
How do you do it?
You know, I think for me it's like the long-term thing.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta have just things that you do regularly and just don't like, try to put maybe goals that are a little bit too high for you to reach, where you can kind of then feel bad and you're doing those spikes.
Sure.
You know? So it's like the everyday kind of things.
Yeah.
I just started working with Quaker Oats, and we talk about just eating oatmeal. That's why I wanted to work with them, because I love oatmeal and I eat it all the time. I've been eating it since I was a little kid, and it's something that's been passed on for generations. And I think it's because it's for a reason. You know, it's like great for your energy. It's great for your heart.
Yeah.
You know, it's great for your digestion. It's just like it's great for all kinds of things. And you know, for me, like, I like it in all kinds of ways. I've learned recently how much I love it in savory kind of ways. We can have it with like soy sauce and sriracha and seaweed and like you know, like basically anything you can do with like a quinoa or a rice bowl, you can do with an oatmeal bowl.
I never even thought
and you're
about
just
doing that.
you know, like everybody I know who works out really hard always puts it in their shakes. Everyone always emphasizes protein.
Yeah.
But it's incredibly important to have, you know, that fiber in your system. So it was really fun because we did this whole campaign together and just like stopping people in the street and talk to them about like what they do. And, you know, and I'm saying for like the holidays even, cookies, like that's the stuff my daughter likes. It's like cookies, it's using it for crust, it's oatmeal, you know, granola, whatever. So it's just like easy things like that. I walk everywhere, I drink a lot of water, I try to get as much sleep as possible, which is everything else about my schedule and routine is inconsistent. So if those types of things I can do, like, are really important. I can get oatmeal anywhere. I can always take the stairs rather than, you know, use the elevator or the escalator.
Sure.
You know, I can always just really try to mind what my sleep time is, even if it is sleeping on a plane.
Right.
You know, it's like
gotta get the hours in.
You know, those are the things people really gyp on.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like they'll skip a meal, or you know, they don't drink enough water, or you know, they're just they skimp on getting those hours of sleep, and it's everything. Like that's where it all is. So.
Yeah. So oatmeal is like your go-to meal.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's easy. It's simple. It's like snacks. You can use it like for everything. You know, it's like dessert. I just had it at this restaurant and they do it as a brulee. I was like, oh, that's nice.
You're like, can I have the recipe? Thanks. So are you super into fitness too? What is kind of your fitness routines?
You know, over the years, I've tried out so many different things. I usually kind of get into it with my friends, you know? So there was like this one time where we used to, you know, living in California, there's this place called Yaz, and it's yoga and spinning. And that used to be a really intense thing. I don't do that as much anymore. I'm trying to do more yoga. I've discovered Pilates that I just don't do enough, because you kind of have to work with someone to do that. So that one is not something I can be as consistent, but that's the one that got my shoulders back and like that dancer's posture kind of thing. Like, so I'm really obsessed with that. I you know, that's one of my resolutions, I think, is to really schedule that into my you know, week as much as I possibly can, because that's the one thing I do that really shows a difference. I used to run a lot, but you know, that I only ever really did that when I had like a role coming up, because it's like so intense, and you know, you just have a good playlist.
Yeah, yes, that is very important.
Playlist is everything.